Guys, Lever Freeman here again. We're gonna pick back up on this Union of Britain Let's Play. So, last session we had the Weltkrieg 2 start. Commune of France declared. They did the round the Ludendorff focus, declare war on the Netherlands, and as a result, we decided to navally invade them, and we've got a foothold in the Netherlands now. So we're memeing Germany just like they memed us at one time. So there's that. We're still pursuing our air strategy. We did okay against the fleets over there, and I think the Entente is busy fighting this war in northern India, and it doesn't look like maybe these guys are doing their focus. I know they're doing something over here. Yeah, I don't know. They're not at war with us. It doesn't appear like they're doing France isn't doing their focus to do it. I'm not sure. I think Canada has a decision, but they're not taking it. But I think they're busy in India right now. It's kind of unfortunate because it looks like the CSA was trading for the oil in Texas, but they got pushed out of it. So we can't trade. They don't have that much oil for us to trade with them anymore, which is a bit frustrating because we want the oil. But we do, because the Entente hasn't joined the war. We killed a lot of the German submarines that were trying to come raid us in the channel here, and we have radar and we had naval bombers. We kind of shot them out of the sea. And so we, the oil trade overseas is kind of okay for that reason, because we don't have to worry about any enemies over here. I don't think we're not at war with any of the people over here. It's there's nothing over here to really interrupt our trade, so that's been pretty nice for us. So we'll see if that continues. We might want to go take out Morocco though. I don't know. We got a successful landing in the Netherlands. We capitulated the Netherlands. We've got all this. We got this front over here, and I don't know. Maybe we can try and push something in over this way and meet up with the French. But again, the problem here is that because we went for an air-based strategy and we put most of our production into planes and whatnot. It's we've got air superiority in most of the relevant areas. And I might be able to fix this over here. Yeah, I'll be able to fix this over here too. So you have green arrow all over the place, but I don't really have a whole lot of infantry, and our tank situation right now, we don't have a whole lot of tanks. We're not making light tanks anymore, so we're just kind of replenishing our light tank supplies from the flips that we're making in our armor division over here. It's we have pretty close to enough to do this. This is reasonable. So we kind of got limited lifespan on our light tank divisions there. So we'll see how that's going. I'm building some more factories. And yeah, we'll see how that pans out. I hope I don't get burned for building these factories over here instead of these refineries down here. This one's pretty close. I might just stick that at the top of the queue just so we get it. Yeah, the ones that have started. I think, yeah, maybe that's a little bit safer. And yeah, do we need a radar in Holland right now? Maybe. Yeah, we'll leave that stuff as it is for now, and then. So we'll see how things go. We're doing Fortress Britain right now, and then I think we might want to go on total mobilization. Well, that might actually be a way. So, what's our civilian fact? Yeah, we got nothing on consumer goods right now. So, again, someone was complaining that Siam is overpowered because they get 0% consumer goods in war economy, but again, they're minor. And what do we have here is Union of Britain here. You got the Baharadia Commune trade deal, negative 10% consumer goods. And then where is that? Yeah, this thing over here. And then we got victory at the home front, negative 10% consumer goods. We've got I guess there's really no point in going to total mob. Because we have no consumer goods anyways, so again, I think that Siam nerf was completely unnecessary. Especially at the same time, you're going to say Russia's underpowered. Let's give them a free research slot. So I don't know. But if we look over here, it looks like the Russians are having a pretty rough time. So that's unfortunate for them. I guess maybe they didn't get a whole lot of people on their team this time. Did anyone even join the Moscow Accord? No, they didn't. So I guess they went it alone, and now they're getting punished there. So we're gonna have to try and make something happen over here. Looks like SRI is pushing into Austria. Austria intervened immediately in our second Weltkrieg, and I guess maybe that was because the Italians completed their Risorgimento. But I think we're gonna have to try and focus on making some plays over here in Germany, taking some of these units, pushing our line out. Maybe try and trap something in Holland. I don't know. I'm just worried because we don't really have a whole lot of infantry units. If the Entente aren't going to be invading though, I think I might just send another 4 units over to the or another 6 units over here. So you have like 2 full stacks over here, but that's still like not that much for this point in the game. But we'll see how it goes. Our next medium tank. That's pretty nice. Let's go for this fuel tech here. Medium tank over here. Let's go for spend some XP in our variant. Guess we can trade with Portugal until the Iberian Federation kills them, right? I think I might just like, this is getting a little bit awkward to like micro, so I'm just gonna shove all the tanks under the one guy. Nice, we got a nice victory there. It's like a dreadnought and a battleship. So they were doing automatic split off, and we took them out. Capture a new station, so that's okay. Take that. I think this is like an event you get. You find some guy who's like some sort of Rain Man or something, spotting patterns. I think if you find him, you get like a bonus on like your decryption or something. So it's not bad. Hit Essen. You there, guard that port. A lot of stuff on this tile, jeez. Concentrated industry. Next, let's go next construction tech. Oh, you flank their flagship. That's always sick to get. Yep. So I think this is like, you know, again, like another pretty big blow against the Kaiserreich Marine here. Yeah, look at that beautiful battle. We have to call our navy off soon, though. Like we gotta watch our fuel. We'll have these guys go repair. We'll have these guys hold too, or we'll have them go repair too. Nice, we're starting to get some of our friends coming over here to help us out in this front, so that's wonderful. Attack bombers. Where are our other bomber wings? Like I think these guys will just have all these guys support this army. Let's see if that works out. Not great. Looks like we got quite a few planes in here then. Alright, no, we're green now. We're green. Might be able to come in, like if we can get Essen, like kind of make a pocket here, that'd be quite nice. Finland just capitulated. That's good. Those were like, they were like on the Reichspakt, so that's nice. They'll help Russia out maybe. If you do play as Russia, like that is a pretty big front line you have to fight on when Finland joins the war. And like against the Don Command unit, it's like massive front line. It's like I think it's difficult for Russia to get like enough guys like actually hold that. Like now we're starting to bleed light tanks. Not great. We're just gonna have to hold our. I don't think we'll be able to like. I don't think we can really afford to go on the offensive too much here. He's justifying war goals. So here comes the Entente. Bad times. Yeah, do it. Gotta get ourselves our encryption bonuses. Like I think like, there's only like 2 tiles here. Like maybe if we can like smash in this way, might be able to get something. There's like a lot of troops there in that one tile. Fortress Britain. And we want for our next focus here. Don't need... I don't think we're going to need total mobilization at the moment. Let's go with some dockyards. Work our way up to the last national spirit. Russia has capitulated. And there goes Fang Tian. Right after the Qing. It looked like they're a little bit weaker over here. Like we might pull our tanks out and try and make some encirclements this way. Yeah, like I'd like to delay this as long as possible. Just so that we can like keep on getting our uninterrupted oil supply. Let's see if we can come like around this way and like maybe encircle a few divisions. Rubber processing. Let's get this production efficiency. Now we're gonna lose our tungsten too. Is Portugal at war with the Iberian Federation right now? Yeah, they are. Are indeed. Do that. Like, I might just pull the tanks out of here and send them over to Iberia. And, I probably want to get that tungsten and capitulate Portugal, and, like, hopefully the Iberian Federation sometimes has, like, a hard time doing that, apparently. Moscow. This is unfortunately not great. Moscow falling. What are we doing here? Like we're trading pretty good in the air. We are unfortunately starting to like straight up run out of light tanks, so I guess I gotta accept. I'm gonna run out of time. Fall of Lisbon, so that's good. Can I trade tungsten with Iberians? Yes, I can. That's good. Excellent. I think we keep on just like going this way, and like we got like lots of ports. So we just try and keep on playing for encirclements, I guess. Resistance to occupation, like where is that? Like over here? Like I think I already changed that law though. Liberated workers. I guess so we can have you come over here and do some resistance suppression. What's your status here? So look, they're pretty good, and we're not getting any convoy raiding messages yet. So, and like we'll keep trying to import oil as long as we can get the oil, right? Like if we can at least like take some pressure like off the Russians, like maybe try and I don't know, divert some German detention there. Let's try and get tiny encirclements. Kind of really regretting my decision not to invest more into tanks. Collapse of the Portuguese Empire, that's nice. I think I might have some more planes in reserve though. Do I have any air bases? Also probably need to build air bases. Like it doesn't really matter if they like push us back over here. We're just trying to kill some divisions. So with some like these like we can just like pincer a few of these guys here. Take them out. Like our light tank situation is like getting pretty rough though. You can have like another 300 fighters. But you can have like another more fighters. Oh, that's too much. Do 2 more? I'm at 800. I think the AI moves some planes. That's nice of them. Nice. Got a battleship. It's always nice to get a battleship. So again, like a human player could retreat to this tile back here to like avoid this encirclement. Gonna move pretty slowly here. Alright, we got something though. I think we're starting to build some more medium tanks, so look at that, we're gonna have 15 factories. Let's go for 20 factories on medium tanks, actually. We got some plane styles over here. Let's try for another encirclement. Instantly got taken out. Let's see, you got another engagement over here. We got an armored cruiser. Come on, not this again, really? Come on, why? What should we do with this? Like, I think we might go for like the head of intelligence. Let's get the extra operative. Help with resistance suppression. Come on. I don't know. This is really annoying. Like, you're trying to micro your tanks, and you got these like constant pop-ups. I don't remember this ever happening before. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering. But I think this is like probably a new feature, quote unquote, to stop lag or something. But I don't know. This is even worse than like lag. It's like it stops you from playing for so long. When things are like actually going on the screen, you can't react to it. Like, fucking stop already, you know? So I'm missing some military factories in my carrier and naval bomber. We got 284 in stockpile already, so I mean that's probably fine. And what do I need here? I need all this stuff. Like, yeah, this is merchant marine escort efficiency. That's probably worthwhile to get that. And we're pushing them in pretty hard here. Actually, like I don't know. Like I thought our front line would be a little bit weak, but I think they've got maybe so much stuff piled up against the French border there, they're just not able to really react to this pressure. Can swap another tank over here, so that's gonna be nice. But replenish your piles a little bit. We actually just need to like just disband one of these units. We'll see. Let's see. Like, ideally, we want to be like pushing towards like the Swiss border. Maybe we'll try pushing north. get some encirclements up there. $256. How many? 700. So yeah. Reichspakt and Entente will cooperate. That's some bullshit. Come on. Alright, maybe we can go for play here. I'm starting to make like quite a few medium tanks now, so hopefully that'll fix their tank logistics a little bit. Try and sweep these Austrian units up here. Build some more radar, help out with our air. And we're still like not being raided here, so that's quite nice. Capture German operative. New Englander subs there. Please. Looks like the Entente's trying to land in Iberia, not doing a great job of it. Yeah, unfortunately it looks like we're just stuck on bridges again here. Battlefield support. Let's get the ground support one as well too. Go. Mech offensive. Airland battle. Another operative. Double agent. Let's get infiltration. Let's go with this guy. And like immediately we need like some resistance suppression, I guess. Yeah, workers do not understand that they're being liberated. Why don't they want to be punk rock anarchists like us? Ooh, English Channel, fleet spotted. You get a fight? Here we go. Battleship, battleship. No, do we get a fight there, or we just waste a bunch of fuel? I think we probably just wasted a bunch of fuel. Oh well. We are getting pretty close to Berlin though here, boys. This game did not like kind of go how I planned it at all. Like I was gonna try to go take some tungsten from Portugal, but Iberian Federation in this game was competent. They did that. That was a nice surprise. And Entente got called in late, and it looks like they're like instead of like trying to intercept or trade over here, it looks like they're trying to do naval invasions in Iberia from Algiers here. Like that's like I guess where they're committing their navy. So we're able to trade for oil, which is pretty nice, right? Like look at that. Like our refinery is 1.5K, and our oil is coming in at 10 times that, 11.6K. So Like the fact that we're able to have that oil trade is substantial, and haven't had to split off any destroyers to like kind of do that. I mean, otherwise, I guess it kind of works out because like I had planned to come over here and do this and like secure oil trade and whatnot, and and then of course the French did their focus over here and we were able to get this landing in the Netherlands. So I guess we'll see. We'll see if we can make something happen here. Looks like Russia's having a pretty bad day though. Yikes! Look at that donkey band union. Yikes! Oof. So like we might want to be fast about this. And of course, Carl over here. What's Carl done? I think they probably just went status quo. Embrace pluralism. Oh geez, they're doing pluralism. But then he's done this like Federation of Equals or something. I don't know. Like I think this is the one that you go to where you get to be. I don't know, whichever one like combines these things into one state, and that's the one that's really annoying to kill because like then you can't just kill Vienna. You have to go and get all these victory points. So we'll see how that plays out. But I mean, we're pretty close to Berlin. There's wins. I hope we don't wind up like Evil Mustache Man, or like. We're just so close, but then we get pushed back. They rally. Japan removed from Legation Council. Japan's being naughty. Let's see, looks like we got a fight here. Kill the destroyer. I think we're gonna have our fleet hold until like we actually spot the Southern Go repair. Until like we actually spot like a fleet worth like going out and trying to murder. I don't want to be spending you don't need to spend your whole task force as fuel like going out and like killing a destroyer, right? But like on the other hand, like if you want to make use of your fleet and be effective like that, you also have to kind of like pay attention to them. And, like I would rather like kind of pay attention to this at the moment. It's like they're targeting, it looks like Iberia and Italy. It's always nice to sack Berlin, like, and then we can like maybe come up over here with the tanks and try and squeeze some of these guys up here. But like, if we can take Berlin, like let's take Berlin, right? North Sea. Spotted one Navy. What did we spot? I think it's just some submarines. Feel like that's okay. It's our production like a medium tank. We're making like 4 medium tanks a day, and we got Berlin, so that's quite nice for us. Unfortunately, like, these are all like river tiles, so that's like always frustrating to deal with. Our medium tank unit's veteran status. That's very nice. Those veteran medium tanks. Good push in there. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it holds enough Hanover to build an airbase there. Some more planes here. Merchant Marine. It's getting a little bit scary. We're stretched pretty thin here. More tungsten. Nice. We killed one of their aces. It's always a good feeling to kill an ace. Let's take a look at our air situation, make sure we're not like wasting fighters. We probably don't need 800 fighters here in this air zone. Where are you guys? Which way are you guys going? You over here? Let's try to send them over here instead. Send you two guys over here too. And like unfortunately, like my game is kind of bugged out where I can't like see the radius again. I don't know why this keeps happening to me, but you know it does. Our mission efficiency is like pretty good. Like I mean, we're almost on par for them, even though like we're like being the aggressors. Like that's always nice to see. Is Denmark on Germany's team? Yeah, looks like they are. That's unfortunate. That's not going to be an encirclement. Let's try coming this way. We can take that airbase off them. Alright, so I think we're like full up medium tanks now. That's pretty nice. Refinery oil, yeah. Got a convoy there. That's you know, again, like there's not really too much we can do about that theater there. It's like things are kind of going pretty nice for us. Like the Iberians haven't done anything too dumb. The Entente is like you know they're garrisoning their ports. You know it's a tough word to say sometimes. And like looks like the Entente is just like content to just like commit suicide by like shoving troops and those like naval invasions. And although it looks like Russia probably isn't gonna do so well this game. It looks like, unfortunately. But you know, like we've taken like a pretty sizable chunk out of you know we got Berlin, got a lot of the stuff up north here. So like we're in a pretty good spot. Like hopefully we can press this before Russia capitulates. I would say like if you're gonna try this build, like maybe commit build a few more civs in the beginning, and like maybe commit a little bit less to air and like maybe a bit more to tanks. I mean, like this turned out okay. Like we won the air war, and yeah, like our tank production is like catching up now. It's still 1940. See if we can get something done over here, maybe. Send you over here. Or like we could maybe make another pocket over this way. Just keep on pressuring the Germans. We lost veteran status. That's unfortunate. I'll get there again though. Like we got a lot of experience. Yeah, so we're getting our air support advances or bonuses now as well too. It's like Maybe not in this fight. We don't have that yet. So negative 11%, not bad. But like again, because their attack is over that, like every point of defense that we knock down off them, we're getting benefit for. Southern Iberia, North Sea, naval combat. What's over here? Get some submarines. Spotted a fleet in the English Channel. What do we got here? Like, yeah, just some more submarines. Yeah, they're starting to sink convoys over here too. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Like, we control this area now, so we want to make this green. Like, red this out. Like, shift our convoys coming up over this way. Maybe do something like that. And then, I'll block this too, maybe. We'll see how that does for us. And then I think we probably have like maybe some TAC bombers in reserve. Yeah, we do. We got quite a few TAC bombers, looks like. Okay. You guys over here, we'll just throw them on naval strike in the channel. See if we can start picking off some of those subs. Fuel refining tech. What else do we need to get here? Like I think we get like a naval doctrine. I think like oil is still like my main concern though. So let's just like get all the oil techs we can get. Nice. Kill a few more guys here. Kill the submarine. Another ace. It's pretty sick. Maybe able to come back over here and try for like a pin on some of these other units as well. Stuck in forests. Ugh, it sucks. Do we have recon in this unit? Like, I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, motorized recon. Let you guys try and lock those guys up, and we'll come in like that with our medium tank unit. Bring these guys back a bit. Back to veteran status. Like, this is like pretty nice. 75% modifier if you get to veteran status. Our tank situation now is like much less precarious. Kill this unit here. Let's see, like their capital is in Essen. Like maybe we can try and like push down this way and like maybe regroup with the French. Britannia rules the waves. Grab that. I gotta need these guys maybe to be a little bit faster. It's like I might just like duplicate this template and just be like, you guys can have like, I don't know, this like unicorn. They're special. They're a multiracial tank unit. Let's spend yeah, I would just like much rather these guys move faster because we're not doing naval invasions. We're not really trying to go across rivers or anything. Here. So, where should we try and push in? Forest, forest, plains. Which tile is this? Here. Plains and 2 forts. We have a fort buster. Let's go for this as a breakthrough point. Target Essen. Yeah, those are our carrier planes. Fighters. Some more fighters. They don't have anything over here, so okay. Try that. Yeah, that should be fine. So we've only lost 11 fighters, and we've killed 93 support, 45 bombers, and they don't have any fighters, I guess. Like that's probably why. They just got support and bombers, so our fighters are just like mulching them. Inside an Enigma. So I think this is like, remember we had that event chain, and we were like looking for like the Rain Man. There you go. We got some sort of Enigma machine or something. So we're going to get 200 research bonus for electronics, 200 PP. I don't think we need that. We don't really need PP. I don't really have much to spend it on right now. I guess we'd go for like a tank manufacturer or something. We're not really researching a tank, so I don't know. I think maybe we'll hold this. Where are you guys? Alright, you're there. Let's give you a staff office plan. Our max planning bonus. We got like complete air superiority over here. So, air superiority, man, I'm missing syllables today like a madman. Yikes. Okay, so, like people remember too, it's like when you're like, you know, well, you can just get air superiority in China with only a few planes, but it's like, yeah, you know that's true, but like, if you look at it, if you have like a marginal air superiority bonus, like, you know, this is like negative 0.1% because it's yellow. So, you have to have like, and this is like, they've got no fighters here contesting us. We just don't have, they have some planes in here, but like our total air supremacy, I think you need like 3,000 or something like that. You have to check the weight. You can quote me if I'm wrong, but like it's a proportional bonus, right? So like if you have like air superiority, but your superiority score is like so tiny because your air force is only like 200 planes, and then it's still not enough to drop whatever your attacking's defense below your attack, then having that air superiority bonus like really doesn't do anything for you except slow them down a little bit in the map. I think if you're in that situation where like you can just get air superiority for free because like you're unopposed, I think probably it's just better to build like close air support planes. Like if you're not going to be contested and just bomb the enemy divisions directly. You know, that's just my 2 cents. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Gets quite a nice attack with our planning bonus there. Fucker canceled her tactic though. Dick. Bombs from German convoys, alright. Take it. Overruns. I gotta put a few planes here. Like I wonder where the yeah. So like negative 31.5% here. Like now that's what we're talking about, right? And like at 600 planes here, that's not too bad. Air superiority 100%. Our air power 600. I think we have like a few bonuses too that give us like from our doctrine that give us some extra to it. But that's like with 600 aircraft. Uncontested, getting that bonus. And I just got encircled. What was I thinking? Yikes, it's terrible. So this could be pretty bad here. Like we're on like a tile with like pretty decent supply. We got an ace pilot there. All right, we saved it. We saved it. Not bad. Not bad. Looks like there's a bunch of units over here. It'd be nice if we can circle that. We have to wait for some of our units to like follow us in though. And their ace pilot, who dares wins. Hey, we're still stretched like pretty thin here. Let's try and maybe come around this way for our encirclement. We got like another. Okay, Transfer has capitulated, so okay. That's nice. Yeah. So we got 900 planes now. This is like negative 27%. I think that's because they have like some people up to contest us a bit now though. But like my point is like you're not just gonna win the air war with like and get like that fat negative 30% bonus for like 50 airplanes in China. I think it caps out to like 33%. Like that's the maximum you can get. It might be 1500. That's the maximum. I don't know. I would have to tab out and check the wiki. Lost one fighter. Trading pretty good here. Weed aluminum. Get that from the French. No problem. Alright, got a pocket. It's nice. Just like a little tiny pockets. There's an airbase on this tile too. Let's get ourselves on airbase. Negative 40%. Again, I think it's possible to get that because we have doctrines like over the norm. I think it used to be 50, but then it was nerfed. So you know, the air is definitely helping us. I think that was in this zone. Yeah, so we got a lot of planes though. Entente still just like wasting all their time in Iberia. Like they haven't been able to stick anything. How many troops has the Entente decided to throw away? Let's check. 1.16 million guys the Entente's lost. Harsh. 156 to the Iberian Federation. 80k to the Iberian Federation. And I think it looks like most of their casualties are just counting. Like Dominion of India seems to like maybe not be doing so hot against the Baharadia commune. How are the Baharadians doing? 1 million casualties. So no, never mind. They appear to be doing actually pretty good against the Baharadia commune. They're just like, oof. They're both killing lots of Indians over there. That's like what a meat grinder. But I don't know. Like if we do play Canada at one point, you can just see like what a horror show it is trying to play as the Entente. Like you're in Canada over here, you're trying to prepare to like reclaim the birthright and all. And you're like, okay, Dominion of India decided they want to reunification war. Okay, we'll help them do that. And you're fighting over here, and like things are going okay, and then France will be like, "Oh wait, now is the time for us to start doing our reclamations on the mainland." Then we'll declare war on the Commune of France, and you're like, "But I haven't finished over here yet." And and then so you get dragged to this war over here, and the French pull out the troops to do this stuff, and they just suicide them in naval invasions, and like that's like it's like really frustrating to deal with as an Entente player. And like again with like no manual justifications allowed now, you have to play according to how the devs say. You gotta stick to their visual novel. Like it's just gonna be so much worse to play that, because like you can't go and like justify early to get puppets that like you can actually control and like play in like a reasonable fashion. I don't know, maybe that's canon though. The Entente's just supposed to be really dumb and just like waste all their guys in suicidal naval invasions. Well, King Edward pulls his fucking hair out. Like, maybe that's what they're going for in this game. That's my head canon. The Haitians have capitulated. Austria-Hungary has federalized. I think that's the unfortunate event where they, like now instead of now instead of having to go and kill Austria, we're gonna have to go and like actually capitulate their whole team, because they're no longer puppets and all. Though it's like one big tag, and they can move their capital around. Yay! But you know what? Like at least they're just like right over there. Like we can just go like beat the shit out of them, no problem. And like we don't have to go across an ocean to do it, right? Like with the Entente. Like the Entente is still going to be like the most known empire. We have to go like invade Canada and whatnot. It's just really nice that they're like we're not losing oil trade to subrating right now. And again, like if you're going to play this campaign by yourself, like don't count on that happening. Like we got lucky this time, but don't count on that happening. We've almost driven the Kaiser and his reactionaries from Europe. Now it's the perfect time for Congress and trade unions. Okay. If you say so. Guess we can do that. I don't know, let's get some research speed buffs, and like those are always nice to have. And the other thing we could do too is like go on air production and just make more planes. Like our air situation right now is like pretty good though. Like I don't even think they have any fight. Like for whatever reason, they decided not to build fighters, so we're just like getting free shots and like all of their support planes. So like that's pretty nice for us. Another ace. Yeah. I guess it's like a coin toss to be on top. Like sometimes they want to invade you, sometimes they want to invade France. But I guess for whatever reason today they decided they want to, piss off the Iberians and the Socialist Republic. And like we got lucky over here, and the AI gods have decided to let the AI, be somewhat competent in like fighting those off. I don't even think. I think the Italians might have lost like one tile. Like, I'm not sure if. Yeah, so like they're doing pretty good. Like they're doing a pretty good job of just like not dying to the Austrians. So that's nice. All of Shanghai. Let's go take a look at what's happening in China for a bit. Like all of Shanghai. What's going on there? Looks like Japan's like going to war against legation cities and like some other people, I guess. Feng Tian, it looks like, is losing convincingly to the thick Qing here. Also the Maklik in Mongolia. Yeah, they're calling the same faction there. Get naval mission efficiency, sure. Free military factories. Let's see here. We got like 2 million population, so we might just want to start building some more guns. What is our gun situation like now anyways? 1.8k. So like we were like on probably like the perfect amount of like infantry equipment right now. So we'll get some more, let us get some more divisions in the field. Like we're not even anywhere close to like our divisions cap with the new division system, so that's pretty nice. Fuel situation is all green, so no problems there. And we're still trading for a bunch of oil. And again, it is nice that you can like stockpile this. Like if we did need to use like our navy again and whatnot, like we wouldn't like be immediately out of fuel. We can touch here. It's our friends, our communist allies over there. Or I guess we're all anarchists this playthrough. If we can go, touch the special anarchist buddies with the boy Mac over here, get alliance to touch. Maybe close in on the Belgians over here. Looks like there is like a Belgian navy like in the sea right now. Let's put these guys on a strike force again. Let's see what we can get here. You guys come in supporting attack. What's our tank situation like? Yeah, we can convert like probably quite a few tanks over. Medium tank, this would. Medium tank here. Yeah, do that. Alright. Alright, so that's being researched. What else do we need here? It's a bit ahead of time still, or 1941 tech level. Let's go ahead and get this rifle again. If we're going to be putting a bunch more factories on rifles, we'll just go, might as well upgrade our rifle at this point. Oof. Got forced out there. Take Berlin back? No, we're still in Berlin. Only got one guy there though. Looks like they're trying to evacuate here. Let's put all these guys onto convoy rating. See if we can get some convoys. Bombers are fighting some. Let's put our fleet on convoy rating too, actually. All of our subs are like in like the wrong sea zone there. Trying to take out some of these troops, finish them off. They're trying to evacuate here. Like it's basically like, I don't know, more like pretty like in the, like, I don't know, what would you call this? Like an actual Dunkirk, like they're trying to get away, or like we're trying to snipe their convoys here. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of the troops are actually going to get out there. It's a little bit frustrating. Not sure why we're only getting like one convoy each time. It's a bit odd. I heard someone like mention that they've been seeing that in their games a lot too. It's like every time there's like a raiding event, it's always only one convoy. So we're at 318k. And what's Germany at? 3.1 million. So we've killed 1 million Germans. It's not bad. And 209,000 Austrians, so not bad at all. And our subs, these guys, they're on convoy raiding, yeah. Seems to be having problems finding stuff to actually raid though. Weird, because we got like a radar point right there too. So Mexico has declared war on Germany, I guess. Okay. I think probably what I should be doing here is taking the tanks, pulling these guys out, and then we're just gonna try and knock them off these ports. Prevent them from escaping here. Where's our tactical bombers at? Here's some tactical bombers. You're gonna go on naval strike. Here. Go on naval strike here. Try and kill as many of these troops in this pocket as we can. So let's have you guys just like put on hold. Using too much fuel. This is a bit unfortunate because we have to like waste all this research time. I guess we just get the computing machine here. Maybe we might get a capitulation here. It might be the Russians. Yep. They're frozen at midnight. I think it's probably going to be the Russians. Like, the Russians are getting beat up pretty hard. Yeah, there we go. That's not good. Fun time's over. Now they're going to flip their guys around over here and, you know, come after us. So that's, there's a fun time. Where are you guys at? You guys are close to being in position. We're gonna have to be quick about this. Like, we really need to like do a number on these troops. staff office plan them. We need. You guys still raiding convoys. Look at all of our fighters here. Just air superiority in the lowlands over here. Just, support this push here. And we just go for it. It's probably a peace conference. But yeah, we can't let these units get away. Looks like they're trying to go into 2 separate tiles, so. Yep. Do I have any attack bombers in reserve? Yeah, it looks like I do. Just like grab all the tactical bombers and just have them support that push. We got like another, do another 2 tank divisions. Yo, I wonder what this one's gonna be. They probably did all their like puppet annexation decisions. Should probably start researching some naval doctrines soon too to get the start using my XP. On the downside, I think that means like if we kill Germany, Russia probably becomes like a major again. If they get released, we're gonna have to probably capitulate Russia. So that's a big sad. I really want to have to fight Russia again, but I don't know. It happens. United States of Greater Austria. Russian Republic is a puppet. They're not a major right now though, so we shall see. Is there a bunker buster ability there? I think that's good. Like, we're gonna port them here. Like, we're gonna have to take Rotterdam too. So like even with like some light tanks in there, like so the AI will start putting AT and whatnot in their divisions. So like, if you don't have like at least like the ahead of time mediums, like pretty tough. Like you'll start losing equipment. It's like definitely better to have the have a medium tank unit, or a light tank unit. The armor bonus is like pretty big, pretty huge bonus. Let's go do another line. They've taken Berlin back. I mean, they're pushing us back a bit here, so this is it's not great. But we'll focus on closing this pocket, and then like that'll make our front a lot more reasonable. It looks like the Italians are making some decent headway into Austria, so like they're gonna have like some other things to think about. Like all these forts are broken, so that's nice for us. We're gonna have max planning, I think, after today. Yeah, send him in. And statistical warfare. Again, like I don't know why these guys, like you put them on a spearhead order, and like for whatever reason they decide they want to not concentrate on like the same tile. Like that's a bit frustrating. Like why are they attacking Brussels? It's like in like kind of because like that happens a lot. It's like you know, usually you want to make sure that you're making your battle plans like tiny and whatnot. Here's the pickup. Let's kill these guys. Circlement Brussels. Tanks aren't even getting in there. So it's kind of unfortunate. We'll take this and like try and maybe push into Rotterdam. It's like lock all these units in this pocket here. See if we'll be able to push these guys out. And that'd be nice. Like close this pocket off. And it'd be kind of like the money encirclement we need to like really close out this game. Start flipping the tables. They're pushing us back. Our gun situation, like, yeah, again, so like, I think as more factories come online, we can start training out more infantry and start like a stronger line. So this is good here. We've closed these guys off. They got no port. We've completed this encirclement. It's like just gotta mop these guys up, and I think that'll put us in like a much better position than normal. So like now they're not sending or what is it? Now that they're not going to have any convoys leaving these ports, like I want to probably get my air guys and whoever's doing on naval invasions, just to have the cast support the support these guys. All right. I think like I threw a unit of like, yeah, it's supposed to be 1,000, so we're just gonna split this, move this down to 200 and split it in half. Like we don't, I just did that because I wanted to pull out like all the guys in reserve, and sometimes it's just easier to do that by just saying like here, just make one giant air wing. Just banned. That was a mistake. Okay. And how about air? I should probably let's start throwing up some air, I think, in some of these other zones. Alright, so we killed those guys. Nice, captured a German operative. It's kind of like even when you go for an air strategy, still like you still want to have tanks. I guess is like the lesson here, so you can make plays like this. Just need to make sure they don't get a breakthrough anywhere. This is a pretty nice encirclement. Like there's like a lot of units in here. Guess we got a bit more bombing in though. Keep on pushing. What's our tank situation like? Do another. We're pretty close to having like 3 on like full medium tank divisions. That's pretty good. Yeah, ciphers, it's gonna happen. So we're getting like alright damage in. I think the number of close air support planes that you can send in is like dependent on like the width of the combat, I think. Or maybe that's like old air rules, I don't know. Probably what we should do is like split our guys up so we're attacking from like multiple directions and get more bomber damage. Let's go with what year is it? 1941. With the radar, doing that. Let's continue with our naval doctrine, I guess. And we got the experience, let's spend it. Paraguay has capitulated. What's going on down there? Yeah, it looks like Argentina ate them. Argentina went democratic this game. That's interesting. There's our carbine. Let's go with that. Switch that over. Yeah, we got lots of command power, so let's bust some bunkers up. Yeah, we got enough for... We do all 3. Oh. 300 we need. Like, I don't know, we're pretty close. Let's just do that. I guess it's sort of pointless, because like these could just all be like the same medium tank template. So we need 300. Yeah, it's close enough. We'll go with that. Like we're making our tanks pretty fast. Like this is like 34 days. We'll be at full. Nice. We got that. Let's Start pushing this way. And, like, it doesn't really matter that they're like pushing us back over here. Like, I mean, this is like pretty. We might be able to get like even like another pocket after we're finished cleaning up these guys over here. And unfortunately, of course, tanks are much slower in forests than they would be otherwise. Continue on with their oil tech. Like, Canada hasn't like tried to enable invade us all game. They've just been like wasting all their troops. Look over here. Yeah, that's probably because like like Ireland didn't join them. Iceland is in fact at war with the Canadians, so it's like I guess they don't really have an angle. I guess they could maybe try from Norway. But I guess they prefer to try and invade down here, so you know that's nice for us. We don't really have to worry about that. Oof. Look at that. 3 divisions there. Couple divisions here. Like, this is a pretty nasty pocket. Like, it's still some more over here too. This is like a pretty sick Dunkirk, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the sickest Dunkirks I've ever had. Red Pope. So what is it? It's the our friends over here in evil Italy have decided to install a puppet pope to convince people that God is with syndicalism. Let's see. What do you think? If you were Catholic, would you accept this guy? I don't know. Guys up, and I think we're gonna go over like try and like slice into here, pick off some of those guys, and maybe then come down here for a pin on the Swiss border. Be nice, pretty tasty. Overruns, love to see it. Love to see overruns. Ace pilot promoted. Yeah, okay. And then we're back at a surplus of medium tanks. Beautiful. Max veteran medium tank unit. Love to see it. Love to see it. See if we can get like another pocket, close this up, and that's like that shortens your front line by like quite a bit too. Makes it a little bit more stable. I think Sweden neutral this time. Yeah, so we might just actually just go up and like kill Denmark. That might be what we want to do. Yeah, we can't do that. We go for an adopt new doctrines. We don't really need the experience or anything. Let's go. I don't know. We'll go support technology. Sure. I mean, air production would also like be pretty sick, but like I don't know if we like really need any more air right now. We got like 600 fighters in reserve, and we're like green pretty much everywhere. I'm not really too worried about that sea zone. Getting like a pretty decent negative modifier as well. You guys are going to start training new armor divisions, see how that works out for us. 51 days for an armor division, that's not bad. Yeah, so we're going to grab these units over here too. And then yeah, I'll come down for a pit and try and link up with the Italians maybe. And like one unit of mad lad anarchist militia over here trying to kill Denmark all by itself. Oof. What a Chad. What a Chad unit of militia that guy is. Yeah, we get an improv expert guy. That's nice. If you take improv expert, always take improv expert. I'll have to keep him in mind. We'll have to pull him off, put him on our tanks. We need to get across the river. Dares wins indeed. All right, so let's go deal with Denmark. We're a bit short in infantry equipment. That's all right. Let's see. What's the strategic bombing, interception detection? We don't really need that. Let's go with this mech tech. Maybe go into some Amtrak units. You know, Amtrak units are like always great for naval invasions. Like I know I've harped on that a lot, but it's true. You know, it's like your best unit for trying to naval invade is the Amtraks with your tanks, the best tanks you got. Second best unit is your tanks, your best tanks you got with Marines. In like a proper armor division format, it's like not just like a splash, like, you know, like a 812. It's like a nice size for that. And then like, if you can't afford that, then just your Marines with like artillery or something. 14-4 Marine unit. Some more destroyers. So Brazil has, looks like one in South America. Was that? They capitulated there. Nope, they're still there. So I guess they're probably preparing for their final showdown. Brazil versus Argentina, and they have like anti-tank guns, possibly. You know, you're paying a focus for like probably the most worthless tech line in the game, so that feels bad. Like of like the artillery techs that you can research, probably like probably anti-air is probably the best one. Like, and again, like we talked about that, like if you're not going to play air, like you have to make some choices, and you can't afford air doctrine and air research and all that stuff. You don't have fuel. And like, yeah, you want anti-air so that you can mitigate the air superiority penalty and like shoot down bombers and whatnot. So you want that, and like, and if you're playing Navy and like you're not gonna have air cover, you definitely want the naval anti-air guns. So they only cost steel. It's like anti-air is like a pretty useful technology to have because the AI will make planes. And then like anti-tank is just like completely pointless because the AI tank divisions aren't good enough to like warrant anti-tank. And then of course artillery is much worse than tanks. So just you know, research tanks instead of artillery if you're looking for offensive units. Like the only time artillery is really worth it is if you're like, you have manpower problems and you have access to like a regular supply of tungsten. You know, otherwise 17 units, like, I mean, yeah, they'll perform like, you know, as good or slightly better at the line holding task than a 10-0. But they're, I think like a little bit, like just a little bit more industrial cost total, depending on your tech tier, up to like, you know, a decent amount more industrial production cost. But they also cost like 2 steel and tungsten instead of just 2 steel. It's like, unless you want to start blowing civs needlessly on artillery, like just don't make artillery, except for like maybe 1 or 2 factories for support artillery. You know, 5k guns, that's helpful. Support artillery is worth it. Like even just like the level 1 support artillery for like, you know, 30 soft attack for 12 artillery pieces or something like that. Like, what is it? How much soft attack are we getting? Yeah, it's like pretty close to 30 soft attack for just like 10 artillery pieces. And like we have a 2.3k surplus of artillery, and like we've only had like 1 factory on it this whole game. So I mean, for 1 factory, that's worth it. But to try and make like a bunch of 7-2 divisions or whatnot, I mean, like, what's the point? It seems like pretty awful compared to what you could be using the tungsten for otherwise. The other thing too, like if you went for this doctrine attack like we did, like down this side, this gives support companies soft tack 25% too, right? It's like, it's again very cost effective with the artillery. And if you did want to go down that unit, like you were skipping air, you're skipping navy, and you had extra research slots to blow, what you could do is like get the rocket artillery and double up, right? So you get your artillery and your rocket artillery, and then they both get that sick bonus from your doctrine. You do tons of damage for a very cost-effective price. Now, provided you have the tungsten, right? And what do I want to pick here? I think we're like pretty much done. Let's get the doctrine research bonus. I think like we're like pretty much done with that tree, and we just go on like construction engineering or something. And let's go for a drive towards the Swiss border. We'll go see the Swiss. Their line's looking a lot thinner now. I think you get some of those big pockets, and like now they don't have enough superiority to really push into us anymore. It's like when you get to this point, you're like, now we can just like bully them with our tank units. I'm pretty sure we got this in the bag, at least against the Germans and the Austrians. Like pretty much this campaign in general. Like I'm pretty confident, like from this position, that we're gonna win. Probably this is gonna close up pretty quickly too, at least in Europe, I think. Like again with like the message pop-ups, right? Like I don't know. I think that's a change they probably made to like try and control lag or something. I think this is just even more frustrating though, I think. So assign you guys to this army. Carrier task forces. Pretty close to that Swiss border too. Unfortunately, like there's not a whole lot of units left in this pocket. Got that airbase. Iceland, they're trying to invade. I didn't think Iceland was on our team. Like, I don't think they are on our team. Are they? It's not like Union. Yeah, it's just regular Iceland. They're not Union of Iceland. I guess they are. In fact, they're social conservatives, but they're on our team. Maybe that has to do with like the force their hand event or something. I don't know, like from that one event chain. I thought that was just to get like some political power in factories or whatnot. I didn't think that actually like forced them into our faction. But I mean, again, you know, it's nice to deny that to the Canadians. Or it could just be that they decided to ask to join the Internationale, and because Commie France's faction leader, I just didn't see it. See if we can get across this river. I think we can. Yep. So we got like another decent pocket over here. It's like not as fast as our Commie France game or our German game, but like I said, the Unit of Britain is like more of like because of the way they're positioned, they're kind of like more of a supporting power. But you can see we stuck our naval invasion here. We got our tanks, we had a few encirclements, and we were able to to play it smart and like get that nice, really nice Dunkirk, and then I think we killed enough of their divisions that they're just they're not really able to stalemate us anymore, especially not against like now that we finally got some decent tank divisions in the field. Yeah, we'll sign you over this guy. Portsmouth. Let's see what we get here. Let's get this support infantry equipment tech. What are we missing? Oil from the CSA. So that's a bit concerning. CSA is getting pushed back like quite a bit there, but again, unfortunately, we can't. Not much we can do about that from our current position. I could land lease them some planes though. Like, I mean, I got lots of planes. Could send them over. What's their fighter count? Let's send them over 1,000 fighters, maybe. I mean, like we're already winning over here. We don't really need these, and like 1,000 fighters might make a difference. Those are like pretty good fighters too. I think we need to start training like a switch template. Just so we can start training some more armor units without like screwing over a stockpile. I think this was 25050. And like if you don't remember, like so the purpose of the switch template is that's the same manpower as your 40 width tank unit. So you can stockpile tanks and then like train until you're like ready to put those in the field, and then you can switch them over to a tank unit when you have enough tanks in stockpile, and that prevents the tanks that you're producing from being leached by a unit trying to suck it all up for equipment and then not getting reinforcement to the field. It requires a bit more micromanagement than just trying to queue things up, and like unless you have like a huge stockpile, it's like, and you kind of need to watch that. So you don't want to have like your unit deploy and then it tries to train a new one, and then it needs 500 medium tanks. You only have 100 in stockpile. Now you're negative, and your units take damage in the field and you don't get replenishment. Like you don't want that. So it's like a nice little trick you can do. See it. Where do we want to make some plays over here? Like we try to pin by the coast, probably the easiest way to get some more kills. Let's do that. Go back to the north. Maybe we'll just take Berlin for good measure too, because we can. Oil, low trade influence, so that's fine. Amphibious tractor. The Terrapin, that's like a pretty cute looking amphibious tractor. Hardness, max speed. -50. Let's go for hardness and max speed, I guess. I got a lot of stuff to repair here too. And like as it turns out, like we built a bunch of air bases up over here, and like we took a lot of the German air bases, so like we haven't really had a problem with like air base constraints, so that's nice. And if we did, again, because we went and we pushed in off of our landings, like now we have all this territory. So if we do need to make air bases or infrastructure, then you know we can do so. So our fighters at. So we got enough for like 2 more wings if you wanted them. And it would be better to like make sure we're always putting like the most amount of fighters in the sky. But again, like you also got to micro your tanks, and like you can't do everything unless you want to be pausing like all the time. It's like we only have like 100 planes here, and you can see like we're not even getting, or like that's actually a pretty hefty penalty. I think we must have moved something over. Yeah, so now we have 900 planes. Because they're set to follow this army. 24% we're knocking off there. Almost negative 50% almost there again, because I think we have those doctrine picks there. So like those guys are gonna get absolutely mangled by an armor unit with like 1,000 attack. It's one of those things you like to look in the bubble and you just love to see it, right? Just love to see it. New doctrines we got, and let's just go right to let's go construction repair. Actually, we've got like a lot of broken stuff. Yeah, we got Berlin again. That's nice. Let's try to take that airfield. There we go. Bombers are getting work done. Yeah, let's try and like maybe try and push for like a wrap around the coast. Southern Germany enemy has air superiority. Oof, it's not acceptable. These guys on air superiority here. How many planes do they got here? They don't have anything over there. Okay. And over here. Yeah, they got nothing over here. So let's move these planes over to Nancy. See if that fixes that out. Yep. Take that port, and then we should might be able to overrun them here. That'd be nice. Not quite. Rubber from Indo-Chinese Union. And we're fine on rubber anyways, it looks like, or... yeah. Maybe we'll try and come in and like do a push around, like try and cut this over here maybe. Poland, of course, Poland is on Germany's team this time, right? Fucking Poland. Alright, some more dockyards. Alright. Cruiser hull, I guess. Nice, we shot down the Red Baron. Oof. The Red Baron. I wonder if that's like the actual Red Baron. Like I know you can get Manfred von Richthofen as your air, chief of air. Like remember we had that, guys? But he has been shot down. Yeah, their superiority bonus is pretty tasty. $3,000 planes in this zone. Dares wins. Negative 30%. I think they're testing us a little bit, but it's okay. Send this guy over around this way. Oh, I'm trying to click the tank. Yeah, okay, you come around this way too. We'll try for a pincer. Just gonna have to be careful to make sure I don't get pincered myself. Combined arms we got. Floating airfield we got. Alright, we got this. That, and then our next push gives us even more air superiority because we went, it's gonna be beautiful, guys. Massed strikes. And Liberia has decided they want to go. Okay. It's, good for the Liberians, like fuck the French Republic, right? Like I wonder how Liberia's like, do they actually have a chance here? I don't know, it doesn't look like they got any territorial gains. It's gonna be a tough one for them, I think. Very tough indeed. So this is nice now. Like the AI could just like walk in here and like cut me off, but like again, because I think they only play on battle plans. I don't think they're even. I don't know if like they don't react that way. They don't react intelligently. So you can get away with like egregious shit like this. Iceland naval invasion. Okay. And if they take Iceland, that could be like pretty annoying for us actually. It's like I might want to grab like, I don't know, like a few guys. A few of these militia. We send them over to Iceland and just like guard their ports. And they're on our team, so like you might as well, right? Fall of Bangkok. Well, I mean, I guess they, I guess I just naval invaded them. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Siam was like overpowered and they needed a bunch of like extremely heavy nerfs in the last patch? I mean, they weren't like a problem at all for us when we were playing Germany. We kind of like we squished them pretty hard when they went after Burma and like didn't even really bat a sweat about it. Let's go with maybe logistics. Again, that's like something that's like kind of good to have if you're gonna have to fight overseas. guys here. Here, boys, the Yorkshire Home Guard. Bunch of hard-ass veterans there. Let's try and like break across this river, maybe. Yeah. Again, they got no supply there. Let's check on our boys, you know, How are they doing? How are they doing? Entente, 12.65 million casualties, boys. Yikes. Entente, 2.16 million. It looks like Dominion of India is getting. I think they were messing up the Bahrainians, so it's alright. France is just getting completely fucked up by like, what is it? The Iberians and the French. Like they're trying a bunch of like naval invasions and like getting nothing out of it. Canada, like, and that's like a not awful casualty number. I mean, like we're at 406k, so. Be able to punch through here, I think. Oof, 1,000 attack over the river. Love to see it. Pushing into here, pushing to here. Another ace. And the Germans have got to be close to calling the quits too, I think. Oh, they do have that national spirit, so maybe that'll work out for our boy Wilhelm there. Keep him from capitulating like a little bit longer and draw out his suffering. I think Wilhelm II is like still alive at this point, right? Nope, it's Wilhelm III. So Wilhelm II must have died at one point. Yep, there we go. Raise the Scarlet Standard high. How's that song go?